Hey man, just giving you a quick call. I just wanted to let you know that you are so close, dude. You're so much closer than you think. A lot of these big goals that we've had and these big aspirations, they're right around the corner for you, dude. So you just cannot give up. So stoked for you to see this. P.S. We bought a Lambo. So keep going, bro. We'll talk soon. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Bryson. This is the Bryson Everyday Project Podcast. This podcast is a little bit different than other ones out there. Here, I only focus on documentation. I don't focus on quality or being professional or being entertaining. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I'd love for you to stick around and give the show a listen. You can also follow me on Instagram at BRQUSE. Thank you so much. Here's the show. Yo, what's going on? It is Sunday, November 9th, 2025. Almost said 6. Why? 9:25 p.m. Today is actually Lexi and I's 1 year and a half anniversary, so that's pretty cool. And you know how we spent it? We went out and we had this very expensive romantic dinner, and then we came home and we were all around the house, if you know what I mean. Just playing. We cleaned the whole house, and top to bottom, the whole place. Every bathroom, every sink, every countertop, every shower. Vacuumed the whole place. Countertops, swept, mopped, everything. I mean, the whole place is nice now, so that's great. And then we went to Habit Burger, got some food, and then we sat and watched the game. So that's what I mean when I say that we were all over the house, just squeaky clean. All right, that's weird. Anyway, that's how we spent it. So very cool. Happy 1.5 years to Lexi and I. It's funny because I think when we were pre-1 year mark, it seemed like every month it was a big deal to celebrate the 7 month and the 8 month and and then now after you hit the year, at least for us, we kind of went from, all right, yeah, it doesn't matter, but the year and a half is probably a bigger deal, but I guess not really, because that's how we spent it today. So anyway. And it was great because a lot of the stuff that we had to do was a little overdue, probably. So the fact that it's done now, it just feels great. There's those things in life that kind of linger around, and they're constantly in your face of, hey, clean me, or hey, put me away, or and we got so much done. So absolutely killed it. I think we cleaned more today than we did when we moved in. So very cool. I made a joke to Lexi that I cleaned more toilets today than I have in the last 3 years, because when I lived at my place, I cleaned the toilets, but they weren't deep cleans. It was more to just wipe them down to make it so you can't see that little ring that goes around the bowl. I'm not a gross person. I'm not a dirty person, but it's not a big deal to me. It's fine. I don't know. Especially if I'm living solo and I don't have people coming over. I don't give a fuck. So in the last 3 years, and I'm sure it has been 3, because when I lived with my aunt and uncle, I don't think I did shit for chores. I mean, I shit. I didn't do shit. So that was a luxury they afforded me for sure. I think I did a few things, but I didn't do really much of anything. And then when I lived in Colorado, I don't think I cleaned anything there either. I might have. I don't know. I want to say maybe I used a toilet brush to just make this is gross. I'm not a gross person, but the joke was I cleaned more toilets today than I have in the last 3 years. So that's the joke. Anyway, so yeah, 3 minutes into the show, I haven't said shit. So we just cleaned. So as far as work goes for me, I didn't really do much. What I did do this morning though was I actually put together a little template, just for me to get crystal clear on what I'm going to work on for the day and the things that I have to get done, and a little, hour by hour schedule. So what I did today was I guess what I put down. Well, so here's the thing. So today was a little different because I knew today we were going to spend a good chunk of the day cleaning, and I knew that we were going to watch the Chargers game towards the end of the evening. And so because I knew cleaning was going to take a while and I knew we were going to watch the game at 6, I didn't really put a whole bunch of stuff on here. Matter of fact, it was, I guess you could call it a test run. I don't know. But what I did write on here was I have the date up top, divider line, 3 columns with 3 headers, and it says must get done's work, must get done's personal, and then I have something for a reminder to self. I don't know what to put there, so that's just going to be there for now until I figure something else out, not important. And for the 3 things, 3 of the 5, I only came up with 3 because I just didn't know what I was going to do today. And that was finish videos for shifts and important dates. So right now I have finished all of the videos that I need to work on. Kinda. So if I actually scroll down here, there's a few that I'm missing. And those are the closer KPIs, the sales and leads KPIs. And then, well, I'm actually going to have to make another one for business expenses KPIs, which actually, let me add that right now before I forget. Okay. And then leads and calls. So there's quite a few in there. Probably by the time I'm done with it, probably 6. So what it is, getting a new booking, when a lead reschedules. Oh, that's a duplicate. We can get rid of that. Lost sales, call log, and oh, what did I just click? Shit. Oh, we're good. Yeah. So that I think. So I'm done with everything that I can do as far as videos go. I'm done with everything that I can do now. The things that I'll have to do in the future will be the 3 KPIs, metric and KPIs, and then the leads and calls, which the reason why I haven't done that yet is because right now they're not really dashboards with charts and graphs and things like that. I want to go through and polish those off because Karin did a wonderful job at getting all the back-end logic and structure and everything done and calculating so much. So now what we need to do is go in there and actually make a dashboard that is more appealing for an interface. I just said, God damn it, dude. It's doing so good. More appealing for an interface and a experience as somebody using it. So going to do that. And that was actually the other thing that was on the list, which was begin work on leads KPIs dashboard. So didn't do that, which sucks, but the fact that I did finish all the other videos, that's great. That's wonderful. So I am. What's up?
The Chargers beat the Steelers 25-10.
Let Kenny know.
Yep.
Babe's just doing a little dance.
Too bad, sunshine. I'm glad.
Don't be sad, get glad.
Yep.
I'm recording a show, babe.
Happy show recording time.
Thanks. Hey, everybody, I really, really love her. That's crazy. Anyway, so didn't do that. Didn't do the leads KPIs dashboard. But honestly, I think what I need to do is get this delivered to Mina because I can... Dude, I'm so torn with that. I think I told him late next week is when it would be done. Matter of fact, I kind of want to make sure that's what I said. When did it's a voice memo. Where is it? I guess on Mac they disappear. I don't have that setting set up yet. Pretty sure I said late next week. But what I wrote down actually was to get this delivered to Mina November 10th, so tomorrow, and then to get it delivered to Trey on November 15th. The sooner I get these things delivered, I think the sooner I will feel better about so much, because these are 2 giant humps in the way right now. Because, you know, thinking about it, if you being realistic, why would I try to sell this to somebody else first before delivering it to the 2 people who are affording me the opportunity or option to do this? Because if Trey let me go, I would have to go. Well, actually, I'd have a month of a grace period before I would definitely need to get some money coming in. And then if Mina let me go, that would suck. I don't foresee that happening. Everything's great there. But you just never know. You know, Dawson let me go out of the middle of nowhere, so I mean, it is what it is. He hasn't responded to me, but I would love to deliver that to him as well. But it almost seems like too much of a hassle, especially if he's not going to use it, and especially even if he does use it, he doesn't use the financial part of it all. So that's a good chunk of it all, and there's a lot of I don't know. So anyway, another thing that I did today, which wasn't on the list, but I went through and I chopped off the third option from the offer. So before I made the phone call, I had 4 options: basic, VIP, VIP plus, and then elite. And then I asked for feedback from Mina and Trey and Dawson. Dawson didn't say shit, all good. Mina gave me some good feedback, but Trey said, "Hey, there's too many options, just get rid of," I said, fuck. Just get rid of the VIP plus. No, he didn't say get rid of anything, but he said there's too much. And I thought, okay, what if I just combined VIP plus and elite? So then I had 3. Then I had the call, and then there's 3 options. It seems like he was turned off by the month to month. And I thought, well, that is definitely something that I want to keep forever, because the month to month that's how I get the value long term. Because if somebody signs up today and they stay with me for a year, that's just a year of guaranteed income. And all I need to survive, maybe it's bad for me to focus on what I need to survive, and I should be focusing on how much is what I need to get a Lambo, you know what I mean? Things like that. But I only need about $4,000 a month to pay the rent, pay my car, and things like that. Of course I want $400,000 a month, but that's kind of the goal right now, to just get to a spot to where I'm good financially for myself, and then anything after that we can use for hiring or scaling or whatever. And that's 10 people, because what I think I'm going to do moving forward is I'm just going to offer 2 packages. That's it. So the basic package, which is you just buy the system as it is. Anything you want to do to it, go for it, all yours. And it's $5,000. Previously $4,000. So that's that. And then for the VIP, it would be, hey, here's the whole system. We'll customize it for you. You get the monthly reports, the weekly reports. You get the badass referral program. You get all the KPIs, all the projections. You can customize all current systems. We can build you customized systems, customized automations, integrations, custom KPI reports, custom report frequency. All feature updates, all feature changes, all automations, all integrations, all workflows, and unlimited support calls. We'll give you the guarantee, all that. And it's actually cheaper than the basic. So instead of $5,000, it's $4,000, but it's $400 a month. And how it's written out is $39.97 and then $397 a month. So that seems more enticing to me, but I'm not the buyer, so I don't know. But the idea, because the basic is more expensive technically than the VIP, the idea is to persuade somebody to do the VIP, so that way I get the recurring. And the price would even out after 2 months, or I guess technically 3 months, because the first month would be free of payments. So that's everything after that would be more than the basic. And also, I just get that constant touch point with them to make sure they're using it, everything's good, and they just get a much better product and service overall. And again, one sale is enough to cover my finances for a month, and then for the month-to-month recurring, that'd be extra. Now, obviously, I don't want to just scrape the bottom and get by. I mean, the sooner that I can pay Karin, the better, because he is doing me a huge favor, and he's willingly doing this. I just said, hey, from the start, I said, hey, after this first month, I can't pay you still. I just want to be upfront. Up to you if you want to continue, but I appreciate it. We got to sell this thing. And he said some very kind things. And he said, I believe in you. Let's do this. I have faith. Let's make it happen. And very cool. And then I think it was a couple weeks ago, I said, hey man, I really appreciate it. If you want to keep on going, I would appreciate it. But if not, it's all good. I don't have any expectations. Any help you provide, that's awesome. So, and he said, no, let's get this thing. I'm in it for, I don't want to misquote. I don't think he said I'm in it for the long haul. I don't think he said that, but something similar. It was very nice. So, but I definitely don't want him working for free. I would love to be able to provide some sort of income for him. So with these numbers, just 2 sales a month, and I'm able to do that. And then after we have 10 clients, or I guess after we would have 5 clients, we would only need 1 sale, and I could still be able to afford to pay him as well. So I don't know. I mean, I guess that's if I brought him on full time. I don't know. Well, there's so much to figure out. So anyway, I rolling with this, and what I'm going to do after I deliver this to Trey and Mina is I'm going to make a slide deck. I'm going to make a sales presentation, and I'm going to try to make it, because it's going to be a slide deck and it's a PowerPoint, I'll be able to see the visual cues, almost like I see notes on screen for things to talk about. And, I've got 3 screens in front of me right now, so I think the ability to have reminders and things pulled up and questions to ask, things like that, I'm sure that'll be much easier. I don't know. But I think that's what I'm going to roll with. So I'm going to get that all sorted out after it's delivered to Trey and Mina. That'll be my focus for sure. And then double down on social media and things like that and get some calls booked and go that route. Because I think this is, technically I lowered the prices quite a bit, because basic was $4,000, VIP was $5,000 and $500 a month. Now it is $4,000, $400 a month. And the referral program bonus is still there. So you bring me 1 person, I'll shave off $100 a month for you for life. Bring me 2 people, it's $200, 3, 4, $400. And then you could have it for free for life. So again, the idea there is that if somebody is paying $400 a month, they bring me 4 people, they no longer pay anything, but I have 4 new people paying $400 a month. So I sacrifice $400 for $1,600. So that's the logic there. So yeah, but damn it. But I'm going to make a slide deck on, probably just Google Slides. It's so simple, and I think the more simple a presentation can be, I think the better. So rather than any fancy transitions, just a quick boom, next slide, things like that. Maybe some fancy shit on some keywords or buzzwords or something like that. I don't know. But that's the idea. So I'm going to roll with that probably a few weeks out from that, because I got to deliver this, and then, well, maybe not a few weeks, probably a week out from that, because I'm going to build and deliver this to Trey and Mina, and then I'm going to design the slide deck. Maybe that'll be a day or 2, and then work on social media, and then we'll go from there. I don't think there's much else to really focus on other than that. So yeah. So I think that concludes what I was working on today. Let me pull this back up. Where did it go? Where did I put this? Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything. And then for my must get done for personal, it was clean, vacuum, tidy up whole house, order food by 6 with Babe, cook breakfast, and spend time with Babe. That was must get done for personal. Must get done for work was begin work on Leads KPIs dashboard, finish videos for shifts and important dates, obey this planning template to the T today. So I did everything except work on the Leads KPI dashboard, so didn't get that done. So yeah, I don't think I finished explaining. So how it works, so how I have it set up is it's a big box. At the top of the box it says the date. And below that box, or below that the date, it has 3 columns: must get done's work, must get done's personal, and the reminder to self. Then below that, there's 2 tables with 2 columns each. On the left, it says 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. So there is 9 lines there. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 1 o'clock, so that's 9. And then on the right side, or I guess, so it says the time, and then there's a line, and then a big open long line to write what I'm going to do. And on the right side, there's 2 p.m. through 10 p.m. and same thing. And all I'm going to do when I do this is I'm going to click the button, because there's a button that generates this for me every time. I'm going to go through, and I'm going to fill out what must get done today for work and for personal. And I'm going to fill those inside of the I don't want to call it a calendar, but the time frame slots of, okay, at 6 a.m., what am I going to work on? 7 a.m., what am I going to work on? And my objective with this is to just have crystal clear objectives of what I'm doing, what I'm working on, and what needs to get done by when to stay on track for the day. I believe that I will feel much better knowing that I had an expectation of what was going to be done today, and I either fell short on that or I over delivered. That's the goal, because a lot of my frustration comes from feeling like I shit the day away. I didn't do anything. I didn't accomplish much, and I'm wasting time. That does way more for me negatively, mentally, than I think really anything. Just feeling like I didn't do anything and I shit the day away. There's just very horrible feeling for me. So I just want to get rid of that. So whatever. So yeah, I'm going to try this out, and I'm going to, I even put the begin shift, end shift buttons in here because I keep forgetting to click on those. And then I end up having to go back in there and edit the times and stuff. So for the last 3 or 4 days, I just haven't done anything. So it's not that I don't want to do it. It's just that I just keep forgetting. And so I actually moved sounds so silly. My door, relative to where I'm sitting right now, is on the left side of me. That's how I leave and enter my office. And so rather than having my iPad on the right side, I put it on the left side near the door. So that way when I get up to leave, my iPad's there and I can see that there is a button for me to click that says clock out. So if I go and I want to go to the gym, or if I go to leave to go eat or take a break, I click the clock out button. Because right there, I have to look in that direction to leave my room. So that's the idea. So anyway, we'll try that out. I even wrote a little SOP. Number 1, clock in. Number 2, click new day. Number 3, fill out the must-get dones. Number 4, fill out the reminder to self. Number 5, fill in the tables. Number 6, follow the fucking plan. Number 7, clock out when needed. That's it. That is the SOP. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. So I'm going to work on the KPI dashboards tomorrow. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to click a new day button here. I'm going to set it to tomorrow. Uh-oh, why did it duplicate? Oh, it just duplicated everything. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let me fix this real quick. It just duplicated everything I wrote already, so that's great. Let's fix this real quick. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to work on the KPIs dashboard. See, okay, I got that done. So let's get rid of this new day. There we go. So now I click on tomorrow. Okay. So maybe we'll plan this out for tomorrow. Finish KPI dashboards. Finish closer dashboards. What else? Record videos for closer. Oh, so for both. And then this is quite an ask. I hope that I can get all this done tomorrow. I just get so stuck when I'm designing these things because I think of what does this person need to, what does the coach need to see? What do they not need to see? What's important? What's not important? It's just tough. And then what else do I need to do today to get this thing going? Oh, finish biz expenses, metrics, KPIs, dashboard. And what else do I need to do for work? Maybe that's it. Oh, I need to finish renewals for Mina. He gave me a list of clients that were going to that did renew, and I was supposed to put it into the system, but I haven't yet. And the reason for that is because, well, truthfully, I forgot, but also I want to put these in the renewal way for the. I want to put these renewals in the new system with the actual new way of renewals, the form and everything like that, so that way they all go in how they should. Because there's 5 here. There's 5 renewals. Maybe there's more. Yeah, it looks like just 5. Oh, wait, no. 6. So I'd rather just do it that way, and I could show him, because then everything from there will be the correct way. I don't want to have to go through it again. It's kind of tedious to do it manually, but I don't know. So that's that. I also need to give Trey an update. I do very poorly at keeping tabs on Trey and Mina and what I'm doing and what I'm working on and what I said to who, when. And because of that, I think I get in my head and I feel like they're going to think that I'm lying. And it would appear as though I just have a guilty ass conscience, but I think I overthink all of this because I don't want them to think or even get the hint that maybe I'm being dishonest, because I'm not. Everything's great. I just don't want them to think that. So I think I overcompensate, and because I overcompensate, it creates more suspicion. I don't know. So that's the KPI dashboards. That's what I'm doing. So I guess what I need to do is put it through a time frame. So from 5 to 10 p.m., 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. What do I need to, I don't even know how to map this out. So we'll say KPI dashboards. So we'll go from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. KPI dashboards, closer dashboards, closer dashboards. Closer dashboards. Okay, I'm assuming that'll be good. Then we'll record videos for both. And then at 1 o'clock, we'll hit the gym. Oh yeah, so the must get done's personal would be hit the gym, back and shoulders. Back and shoulders. Must get done's personal. I don't know. Hit the gym. Monday. What do I do on Mondays? I don't know. Hit the gym, back and shoulders. So that's going to go for at least 2 hours between the drive time and the gym. So by me planning this out, I now have from 3 to 10 p.m. opened up because I have nothing to do. So what else do I need to do to get this going? To polish this off, to make it nice? Oh, I don't even have the metrics KPI. Yeah, so I gotta finish biz metrics database, create biz metrics database. That should be one thing. Why does it take me 2 hours? Make problem statement for Karin, because he's going to do it again. And then make make KPI charts and graphs for biz metrics. That's probably going to take me 2 hours. And it's 7 o'clock. Finish renewals for Mina. Oh wait, I have a Zoom call with. God damn it! Zoom call with Mina. So Zoom call with Mina. Tomorrow's a team call. It's Monday. So this takes me to 8 p.m. So at 8 p.m. we'll go podcast. And then at 9 o'clock we will podcast is gonna I don't know. Eat dinner with babes. Podcast. Sleep. Okay, so I don't know how long that took me. Maybe 10 minutes to plan out my day for tomorrow. So now all I have to do is just follow this plan. That's it. So we'll give this a shot. We'll see how it goes. And we'll see if tomorrow I feel like $1 million or if tomorrow I am feeling like I didn't get anything done because it's not enough time. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. This seems crystal clear. It seems like I know exactly what I need to work on tomorrow and get it done. So very exciting. All right. Well, that's it for tonight then. So we're going to try this out tomorrow and then see how I do. Very excited for what's to come this month. Seems like we got a lot of things planned. Just said, goddamn. All right. That's it. Thank you guys for listening. Rate the show if you haven't already. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.